Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Levi Nolasco. I'm a top producing relocation realtor here in sunny Las Cruces, New Mexico. My wife's a realtor as well, and if you work with me, you're going to work with her. She's my transaction coordinator. By far, I'm not just saying this because she's my wife, the best transaction coordinator I've ever worked with. We sell an average of about 30 to 50 houses to people that are relocating to Las Cruces every year. It's pretty much the bulk of our business. We're well versed in doing contingencies. So we help a lot of people. This is what we do every day. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions about making the move. We understand everything from the stress of making the move to how to sell your house and buy another house at the same time in different states. So we're really good at what we do and we'd love to help you. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that I think crosses a lot of people's minds when they're looking to move to a new location that they're not familiar with. Gas, groceries, and things that you need just to survive in your everyday life. So this video, we're going to focus on that. Both my wife and I went to the store today and got these numbers from the different stores, and we're going to mention them later today. And today is April 3rd, and it's currently 4:04 p.m. I'll tell you a little bit about where I'm at. I'm at Lake Caballo, and it's about a 50-minute drive from Las Cruces. Very beautiful, nice getaway. Let me just turn around real quick. As you can see, I could talk as loud as I want because nobody is around me. To stay in this serene, beautiful campground, it's only $10 a night, and that's for camping. I paid $5 just to come here and park for the entire day. I'd like to give a quick shout out to DJ, who is my client turned friend, who's going to be moving here from California this year. He asked me if I can go around and kind of get some prices for him so he can see what the prices are like. And this actually started when he was in town touring properties. We passed by a gas station and I thought we'd maybe run over somebody or something big had happened. And he was just admiring that our gas prices are a lot lower than California's. Now, I also want to mention, and this is something that I really love about the area, and it's a huge benefit to live here because of this. So today I had a full day. I worked in the office, had showings, got a listing. I had to go get my hair cut, and then I went home, changed, ate lunch, and then came out here. So I'm still going to have time, even though it's 4 o'clock. I'm still going to have time to shoot the video. I'm going to make another video on my way home, and I'll still be home in time for dinner. I'll be able to edit the video, get it online, and still have time to relax and water my plants in the evening. So I just really love that quality of life that Las Cruces has to offer. You can do a ton in one day, or you could do nothing in one day and feel content. I got a few options for each item that we're going to talk about so we can give you the lows and the highs, just to give you a nice range of what things cost here in Las Cruces. The first thing, of course, that's on everybody's mind is gas. So today, at the moment, again, April 3rd, 2024, gas prices for regular unleaded gas is $3.50 at the Murphy's gas station, which usually has the lowest gas prices in town. And then in contrast to Murphy's, on the other end of the spectrum, we have Shell. And today I went to fill up, one of our vehicles has premium, so the premium price of Shell today is $4.29 a gallon. And unleaded at Shell today was $3.50 per gallon. So according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the average for a family of 4 for a full month of groceries is the following. So in California, monthly cost for a family of 4 groceries is going to be around $1,288. In Florida, it's $1,260. In Texas, $1,200, and New Mexico, $600. So it's more than half price of the 3 states that I just mentioned. So your grocery bill, if you move to Las Cruces or New Mexico, is going to go down drastically unless you're coming from someplace like Mississippi or Kentucky. So when we ran these numbers again, we wanted to give the full spectrum, or at least the best picture we could possible, so that you can see what prices are on the low end and prices are on the high end of things. So the grocery stores we selected are Walmart, Albertsons, and Albertsons is kind of, if you don't like Walmart, then Albertsons is going to be the next best option for you. So it's a little bit more expensive than Walmart, but not as hectic as Walmart. And then third, we compared to Sprouts. Okay, so let's go down the list real quick. The first item we're going to talk about is a dozen eggs. So at Walmart, a dozen eggs is $2.06, and again, today's April 4th, 2024. Sprouts, a dozen eggs is $3.49, and Albertsons, a dozen eggs is $2.69. Next, we have a gallon of milk, so we're gonna start again with Walmart, $2.82 for a gallon of milk. Sprouts, $3.99 for a gallon of milk, and Albertsons comes in at $2.89 for a gallon of milk. A loaf of bread at Walmart's $1.89, and we're comparing like to like, I should mention that. Loaf of bread at Sprouts, $4.49, and at Albertsons, it's gonna be $1.87. Let's get to the meat of the grocery costs. Top sirloin steak 4-pack at Walmart is $16.70. Top sirloin steak 4-pack at Sprouts is $16.78, and at Sprouts it's going to be $18. Last but not least, of course, is the cheese. A 24 count of sliced cheese at Walmart is $2.48. 24 count sliced cheese at Sprouts is $5.99, and at Albertsons is $3.29. Next, let's talk about having drinks with friends. So we have a pretty large variety of establishments to go and get a drink here in Las Cruces. The least expensive place that I've been to has beer for $1 per can. When you get into margaritas, mixed drinks, and things like that, the price can go up a little bit, but it's nothing like a big city where you're paying at least $8 minimum for anything that you're drinking. We're closer to about $1 to like $5 for beer, and maybe about $6 to maybe $12 for a specialty margarita. So next up is car insurance. And again, the two places that I'm comparing this to are Seattle and Los Angeles. My car insurance doubled when I moved to Seattle, and then it stayed the same when I moved to Los Angeles. So this is, the actual number. I was paying $50 a month in Las Cruces for a 4-door Dodge Ram. When I moved to Los Angeles, it went up to about $112 per month. And that was just for liability only. And then when I moved back to Las Cruces, it again went back in half. And I'm gonna provide links for this in the description down below. So let's talk about going to college. So if you are a New Mexico resident, if you've lived here physically for 12 months, you're eligible to apply for the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. What does the Opportunity Scholarship pay for? The Opportunity Scholarship can be used to cover up to 100% of tuition and required fees at any New Mexico public college or university for training certificates, associate's degree, and bachelor's degree. When I was reading up on how to qualify for this New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship for college, it states you have to be an established resident, so you have to live here for 12 months, and you have to enroll in at least 6 credit hours at a public New Mexico college or university. And the classes have to be going towards a training certificate, associate's degree, and or bachelor's degree. So next, let's talk about tax breaks if you're a homeowner. You'd have to talk to the county, of course, when you have your house selected, to see if you qualify for these benefits and how much they're going to save you per year. The first one is the head of family exemption. Keep in mind, this doesn't happen automatically. Only one person in the house can file for the head of household exemption. So as soon as you close on your property, it's a good idea to contact the tax assessor within the next couple months to make sure that you file for this. That way you can start saving money right away. For property tax breaks, we also have the veterans exemption. You do have to have a certificate of eligibility to qualify for this, and I know sometimes that's a huge pain in the ass to get, but if you have it, you can use it. And we also have a valuation freeze once you reach the age of 65. So your property taxes freeze and don't go up every year. To qualify for this one, you have to be 65 years or older, and you have to have an annual income of $35,000 or less. I was also trying to think of things that were surprising to me, that were expensive, that I didn't expect when I moved here to Las Cruces. Really, the only thing I can think of is the cost to take a lift. I took it when I first moved back here from one side of the town to the other. Again, Las Cruces is a 15-minute town from one side to the other at the moment. And it actually costs more than I paid in California to go from Highland Park to Hollywood or even Santa Monica. So it was really expensive for how far the distance was, but I understand there's not a lot of Lyft drivers, so I guess it's supply and demand. So to summarize, Las Cruces is a very cost-effective place to live. Yes, your income might be a little bit lower, but it still makes a difference compared to living in a big city, having a high income, and paying big city prices. Our tax rate also in Las Cruces is about 8% for sales tax, and our property taxes are some of the lowest in the nation. Well, that's it for me today, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and feel free to like and subscribe if you want to learn more about Las Cruces and the Great Southwest. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Anything you need, just let me know. I'll be happy to help. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.